Skaith's title has been stripped from him as he is too injured to compete. We'll be starting a tournament tonight to determine the next Let's Crosby Wrestling League champion. Brute Force does it, and he advances as the first person to make it to round 2 of the Let's Crosby Wrestling League World Title Tournament. Grubbins wins, and he advances. 4-man will enter a TLC match for that hardcore title. There's a pair of moves right there for you. Exclamation wins it, and for the first time, wins a singles title and the hardcore title at that. And by that time, I mean it is Friday night, which means this is Let's Crosby Wrestling League Friday night, and thank you for joining. We join you from Champaign, Illinois, and we still have some tournament left for tonight. Last week, we saw Brute Force and Grubbins advance to round 2. This week, we'll see who will fill out the last 2 spots in round 2 between Draven and Baza and Skyrim Jobs and Exclamation. Also, Pretty Stupid, still confident that they can beat the 1%, has challenged them at Blow-Off. However, the 1% says they need to get another member, so the hunt is on tonight. And we are starting off with some tournament action. This, of course, is match 3 of round 1, and it pits one half of the Iron Dogs, former tag team champion and current hardcore champion. In fact, he's got another match later tonight. So unfortunate for him and unlucky for him, or unfair, whatever you want to say. He's got 2 matches tonight. So the odds are at least not in his favor for the hardcore title, as he will already be exhausted, most likely, from this match. He'll get a little bit of a break. He's not going to go head-to-head in both of these matches. But either way, he's got one long night ahead of him. And he is Exclamation. That was a really fucking long-winded way to introduce him, wasn't it? My God, I'm fucking terrible at this. Either way, Exclamation still slowly coming to the ring. Very confident, it looks like, and I think he had some stuff in his mouth that he just took out. And he's showing the crowd that title that he captured last week, that, like I said, he will defend later tonight in a steel cage match, but we'll get to that later. Right now, we've got some Let's Crosby Wrestling League title tournament. You know, he likes that hardcore title just fine, but I can guarantee you, look at that smug look on his face, I can guarantee you that he would much rather have the Let's Crosby Wrestling League title. And now, he is a former Let's Crosby Wrestling League champion. He is the largest competitor in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. And he has beaten the ever-living shit out of most of the people that have laced up their boots and gotten into that ring with him. He is Skyrim Jobs. And I don't know what I need to say about him that he hasn't already shown. He burst onto the scene here in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. Dominated the playing field, won the world title, won the hardcore title, and he looks to try to win the world title once more. And he's going to have to go through Exclamation. I don't know how worried he is. Exclamation is a incredibly gifted wrestler. In fact, for the longest time, I don't know if it's still the fact, but for the longest time, Exclamation had the best win rating in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. I don't know if that still holds true. But either way, Skyrim Jobs, despite being a massive competitor, he still has a massive challenge in Exclamation here in round 1 of the Let's Crosby Wrestling League World Title Tournament. Exclamation is ready, and so is Skyrim Jobs. And I hope everyone else is ready, because the bell just sounded. Exclamation, went for a kick there, but got kicked instead. Skyrim Jobs just punting him. I mean, just look at the size difference with these two men. Exclamation looks like a child in comparison to the size and girth of Skyrim Jobs. But he's not just going to take it as he hits a nice running, swinging neck breaker there, taking the big man down surprisingly quickly. Exclamation lifts him up and throws a knee right into the spine of Skyrim Jobs. You know, it looked like he was going to go for it again, but no, he wraps the leg and was unable to get anything successfully done there as Skyrim Jobs pops his head seemingly out of Exclamation's ass. Skyrim Jobs kicks Exclamation and double axe handles him and then clotheslines him down to the mat. The thing with Skyrim Jobs is he takes a lot of punishment, as he would. He's a big man. And even though he's on the receiving end of some punches and kicks, it's going to take a shit ton of punches and kicks from Exclamation, which of course is what he's doing right now. Actually, elbows at the moment, but it's going to take a lot of them to keep down the big man Skyrim Jobs, especially with Skyrim Jobs wanting that title again. Though you got to think Exclamation also wants some singles gold. As the Iron Dogs are also thinking of world title gold, but that's not this week, that's next week. And that's going to be a #1 contendership match between the Iron Dogs and the crazy luchadors from fake Mexico. Neither of them are actually from Mexico in Doublemint Gum. But anyway, that's next week. This week we've got some tournament action. Oh, Jesus, what a very athletic move by Skyrim Jobs. And then he tries to grab him a little too far away, but that was pretty impressive by Skyrim Jobs, hitting that that kind of, not a roundhouse, I don't know what that was. It wasn't really an enziguri, but it was impressive. That's what it was. And a quick, wow, that was like a snapdragon screw takedown, trying to just snap the leg in half. And now Skyrim Jobs has Exclamation where he wants him, lifts him up and just tosses him. Exclamation's in some trouble now, and he really needs to roll out of the ring or get the fuck out of the way, because Skyrim Jobs is just manhandling him at the moment, throwing Exclamation into the corner here. But Exclamation refuses to stay down, goes for looked like a chop block there after the kick, but was unable to catch him, and just gets tossed with that back suplex there. Skyrim Jobs lifting Exclamation, just throwing him with that snapmare, lifting his entire body over his shoulder with ease and just driving in the elbows into the shoulder of Exclamation. Oh, Exclamation is in a bad way right now. It's Skyrim Jobs just flurry of moves here. And it looks like Skyrim Jobs is setting up for that spear. Exclamation needs to get out of, like, get the fuck out of the ring or something, but he's too dazed, and there's the spear. Exclamation could be done for here soon if Skyrim Jobs goes for a pin, but it looks like he's not going to. Instead, he just drags Exclamation to the center of the ring here. And he might go for a stomp here, right in the stomach. Oh, Exclamation is not doing well right now, and I mean, not many can against a competitor like Skyrim Jobs. Skyrim Jobs just brutally just punching Exclamation in the head. This is almost getting too hard to watch, and I don't mean just because it's content I create. No, sir. What? Fourth wall? Anyway, looks like Exclamation fights out of it there, which he needed to do, but it didn't last very long as he gets shoved right back down. And now Skyrim Jobs trying to just twist that knee and that ankle, but Exclamation fights out of it and throws a big kick to the face of the big man. And now tries to drag him to the middle of the ring here. Looks like going to go for a snap suplex, and he hits it. One of the few pieces of offense. What? That Exclamation's been able to do here, but he kicks. It might be going for that scissors kick, and he gets all of it. And now he's mounting Skyrim Jobs and throwing in some punches. Exclamation refusing to stay down, but I don't think Exclamation. No, he didn't do enough to keep him down, and there was a big clothesline taking down Exclamation. Another kick to the back of the head. Skyrim Jobs kind of walking around trying to figure out what he wants to do with him. And he figures a knee to the face is a good thing to do to him. Skyrim Jobs turns Exclamation over here. Might be going for another one of those stomps to the abdomen, and he hits it. Exclamation hurting, and I think Skyrim Jobs might be setting up for that F5. Exclamation, if he knew it was good for him, he would have just stayed down, but he's up. And he's down! Exclamation. Looks pretty out of it. Skyrim Jobs rolls up the leg. Referee counts 1, 2, 3. It's it! That one was not a long one. Skyrim Jobs showing how much he wants that title. Nearly steamrolling over the former tag team champion and current hardcore champion. Like I said, this is going to be a long night for Exclamation. It didn't start well. He should be happy that it was a short match at least. As much damage as he took. Skyrim Jobs big, angry, and determined to get to that championship. And he advances to round 2 of the Let's Crosby Wrestling League title championship. Tournament. And it looks like Nil is backstage, and he's approaching Butabi possibly about becoming the third man in the Pretty Stupid team for Blow Off. And yeah, he's looking for a handshake. Looks like Butabi's thinking about it, and he thinks he has some better things to do. Well, I don't really blame him. But moving on to more important things like, well, championships, Khad will challenge KTD later tonight to try to win back the US title. And our final match for round 1 of the Let's Crosby Wrestling League tournament for the vacated Let's Crosby Wrestling League title will pit Baza, former U.S. champion and longest reigning U.S. champion in Let's Crosby Wrestling League history, all 1 year of it. Of course, his reign ended at Slamtopia last year by the Russian KTD. He did win it back, but only briefly before Khad won it from him. And he decided he did not want a rematch for it. Or he lost the rematch. I can't fucking remember. Either way, he's got his eyes on a much bigger prize now, and that is the Let's Crosby Wrestling League title. However, in order for him to get that title, he's got to go through one man, and that one man is the highest seeded and the favorite to win the tournament, and that man is coming out to ringside right now. He is Draven, and Draven, like I said, he's the only person to win a tournament for the Let's Crosby Wrestling League title, so naturally, being the only person to do it and having a 100% win rate in that type of a tournament, all one of them, he is statistically the favorite. Now, it is worth noting that he hadn't held the championship since then, but he wasn't really in the championship picture all that much after the tournament. He had other things to do. He had to dick around with Brute Force for a while, I think, and I think he did some hardcore championship stuff. But either way, he looks like he wants to get back into this, and he wants to be champion once more. Like I said, he is the favorite to win this match against Baza, but Baza is no slouch either, as he has held a title longer than anybody else and defended a title more than anyone else. It looks like Baza and Draven are both ready. And there goes the bell. Both men locking up. It looks like Baza's got the early advantage here with a headlock, and he takes Draven down to the mat pretty quickly and then punches him in the head after making him sniff his armpit. Good thing his armpit looks shaven, though, so everything's okay. Speaking of not shaven is Draven, and uh-oh, he's going to go for this move again. I thought it was pretty impressive last week, and it's pretty impressive this week. It's a neat little package suplex into just a punch, it looks like. I don't even know what to call that move. Either way, like I said, very impressive, and Draven laying in another punch. A lot of Draven's moveset is very punchy, if you hadn't noticed. He's a big fan of using those MMA gloves that he probably found at Dick's Sporting Goods or Walmart or something. This is not sponsored. I don't know why I even said an actual brand name. I could have just said at a sporting goods store or whatever, but I decided to go with actual brand names because that makes sense. I don't fucking know. Either way, Baza laying in a pretty heavy leg drop there into Brute Force, into Draven. I've already fucked up one time in calling someone the wrong thing. This will be a pretty long night. Anyway, Draven hitting a Bret Hart special. Of course, that's not what it's actually called, but that's what I'm going to call it, and that's what I've always called it. And now hits a knee-leg DDT of sorts. One of the dumbest looking moves in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. Baza reverses with an arm drag, taking down Draven, and now grabs him with... Oh, no, I was going to say, hits him with a proper DDT, but no, Draven actually able to get out of it. Excuse me. Baza, though, clotheslining the shit out of his shaved head. I was going to say bald, but he's not bald. He's just shaved. Draven and Baza trading off some reversals. This has been very back and forth so far, even though the match... There's that DDT. Even though the match is still young yet. Both men... still posturing for position. Baza on top at the moment, throwing Draven down to the mat and hitting a leg drop of his own. Baza, does a little dance there. It was pretty good. And then stomps on Draven's arm. Draven, however, will not stay down. Reverses, throwing Baza hard into the mat and throwing a stomp of his own into the knee of Baza. Draven turns Baza over here and turns him right back over again, hitting him with a leg drop, or a leg drop? Fuck me, am I retarded? That was an elbow. Your elbow and your leg are two completely different organs. In fact, some may say they're not even organs. Either way, Baza just took a big stiff punch to the side of the face by Draven. Draven, that's one of his signature moves, already going for a pin here. I can't imagine it's already going to be over. No, only a 1 count. The referee signaled 2, but his hand didn't hit the mat twice. Whatever. I don't think you really need to know how to count as referee. And holy shit, we're only a couple minutes into this match, and Draven's already setting up for the Draven driver, but he does not get it as Baza able to reverse. And actually hits it with the death drop! Holy shit, Draven looks like he's out. Baza drags Draven away from the ropes and goes for a pin. It could already be over. There is 1. There is 2. And no, Draven kicks out at 2. Some would even call that a 2 count. Draven, though, eats an elbow to the forehead. The crowd already on their feet and going crazy in this match. I mean, we've already seen, like I said, we've already seen an attempt at a finisher and a finisher this early on. I don't know how quick it's going to end or how much Draven has in him after that. He looks like he's just getting beaten pretty badly, but no, he's able to get out of it and kicks Baza in the face. But Baza shakes it off and throws Draven in the corner. Draven lifted up to the top rope. Now Baza could be going for that reverse suplex that he likes to do. No, actually, no, he's going to go for a super back body drop from the very, very top. And, oh, Jesus Christ, Draven just folded in half. And even Baza took a little bit of punishment on that. But, Draven's not held down for long as he takes the legs out from underneath Baza and stands over him. Baza, though, doesn't stay down very long. This has been a reverse-a-palooza here, this match. Neither man is, see there, another reversal. Neither man is wanting to just stay down as Draven hits a Luthez press and throws in a couple of punches, but Baza doesn't want to stay down either and punches him right back in the stomach. This is one of the most back and forth matches, and there's a punch from Baza. Now Baza going for a quick pin after that stiff punch to the chin, but only gets a 1 count. Draven is not yet ready to lose this one. As I said before, he is favorited to win the whole thing. Only because the history is he's won one of these tournaments before, and he's the only one to do it. He's got Baza lifted up high. He might be going for a press. No, he goes into a European uppercut there. Very reminiscent of Sir Tomato's European uppercut, though not as deadly. And there's another punch right to the jaw. We've seen that knock people out before, but not Baza yet, as Baza throws a foot to the face of Draven and turns him around. Draven dragged towards the middle here, and it looks like Baza going to work on the knee, just dropping knee to knee contact. Never a fun thing, and Baza shouting out to the crowd, making his intentions known here. It hits an arm drop. That's not an arm drop. Fucking clothesline. I am retarded tonight, folks. I apologize. He hits 3 clotheslines. Baza now running, and he went for the big splash, but did not connect as Draven was able to get out of it. Draven hits a bulldog, taking down the former U.S. champion. Baza, though, as we've seen, refuses to stay down and now lifts up Draven, kicks him in the stomach, and hits the Baza slam. Could be all she wrote. There's the pin. Referee getting in position. There is 1. There is 2. Only a 2 count. Baza can't believe it. Draven's still in this one, and he'll probably do a reversal here pretty damn soon if this match is anything to go off of itself. What? That's the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, Baza setting something up again from the top rope. Might be going for another big back body drop here. Oh no, he's going for that reverse suplex this time. Hits all of it. Draven could be down and out. He sure as hell looks like it, but Baza is too tired to make any use of it here and go for a pin. Oh, he does go for a pin, but I think that's going to be a little too late. He took too much time to rest, and the referee took way too much time getting over there. It was only 2. Draven kicking out just in time. Baza still can't believe it. He thinks he should have won this a couple times now. He needs to concentrate on Draven, though, and just keep applying the pressure and the punishment to the former Let's Crosby Wrestling League champion. And as I've stated 3 times now, probably, maybe more than that, the first and only tournament champion. Draven lifts up Baza and just strikes him right back down and kicks him as he tries to get up. Draven now lifting up Baza once again, throwing in a stiff punch and another punch and a third punch. Baza going down like a heap of bricks as Draven pulls him away from the corner, goes for the pin, hoping that that was the knockout punch he needed. Referee counts 1. There's 2, and oh shit! I thought that was gonna be it. And so did Draven, yelling at the referee, saying, "What the hell? What was with that slow count? You should have got there faster." But it doesn't matter as this match continues. Baza throwing the boots to Draven. Now slowly lifting up Draven, but Draven reversing himself, dropping Baza over his shoulder. Draven now looks like he's going to go for some kind of a hold here. He's got Baza's arm in a very unnatural position. In fact, it's vibrating quite rapidly, and just stomps on that arm. I don't know if he was trying to break the other arm or what of Baza, but Baza didn't like it. Now he's hit a snapmare on Draven. Might have been going for the same thing, but Draven's able to reverse out of it, punching him in the ribs. Looks like Baza was able to roll him up quickly. He could be a surprise win here. There's 2. Oh, shit, I thought he would have stole it there with that roll up. But Draven not to be counted out. Or counted down with his shoulders, and another Baza slam. Oh, holy shit, if that's not it, I'll be surprised. Baza hooks the leg. The referee gets in position. There's 1. There's 2. No, wow, Draven actually kicked out pretty quickly after that, too. Still not enough to keep down the former champion. Another big leg drop by Baza to the throat of Draven, and now Baza has to take a little bit of a breather here. Both men undoubtedly tired and worn out as they've been beating the piss out of each other. And now Baza throws Draven hard into the corner. Might be going for that reverse suplex again, or who the fuck knows. He's got Draven up, though. That's for damn sure. No, Draven reverses and hits a big clothesline from the top rope. Draven stomps on the kidneys. 1 stomp for each kidney there of Baza, and a stomp to the back of the head. Draven drives the knee into Baza's face there and lifts him back up, but no, Baza hits an arm drag, taking down Draven yet again. Man, I would say Baza's probably had, at least for oh, hold on. There's 1, 2, no, Draven kicks out. I was gonna say, Baza has held the advantage for most of the latter part of the match, the end part of the match. Fuck if I know. Hits an elbow drop there. Either way, but that being said, I still think it's anybody's game here, as, there you go, Draven just reversed it to a shoulder tackle, taking down Baza, now going for that knee-leg DDT again. And now kind of figuring out what he wants to do with Baza. And uh-oh, he might be going for that knockout punch again, and he hits it. Oh, fuck. That was a really stiff one. I think Draven came up high there, and it's hard to tell due to the face paint, but I think I see some blood on Baza, and oh, shit, we almost just saw Draven advance as well. That's what I mean. This it could be anybody's game. It could be anybody's match. I thought Draven was going to go for the Draven driver, but he decides not to. Misses the punch, but hits the second one and just throws in a flurry of punches. He's going to punch himself tired, though, if he's not careful, because he's just throwing punch after punch. And there you go. He did punch himself tired. He had to take a knee after all of that. Too late in the game to be doing that. I keep saying game. I mean, it's a matter of speaking, I suppose. And just comes across the forehead with that double axe handle. And then goes for a pin now. Referee has to get in position. There's 1. And 2. And no, Bazza kicks out at 2. But, oh, it looked like I thought Draven was going to go for a headbutt there, but no, Baz able to reverse it. Oh, fuck. Hits a hard DDT, and, oh, was going to go for a kick, but Draven reverses into a Dragon Screw takedown. I think I caught a glimpse. Yeah, Draven is also busted open. Jesus Christ, these two really want the to get to round 2 here, and why wouldn't you? It's the most prestigious title in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. So both men putting their bodies on the line, and there's a big splash by Bazza. But it takes a little bit of the wind out of Bazza. And Bazza goes for the pin. Referee gets in position. You got 1 and 2. And, oh, shit, I thought I heard his hand hit the mat. So did Bazza. Bazza arguing with the referee, but just as Draven did before, it's not going to do anything. And, oh, looks like Bazza might be setting up for his finisher here. He punches Draven in the face. Oh, here it comes, a death drop. That should be all she wrote. I think Bazza might have it here. Bazza rolls up the leg. The referee already positioned. There is 1. There is 2 and 3. Bazza is able to advance to round 2 of the Let's Crosby Wrestling League tournament for the title. Let's see some of these replays here. These guys really put on one hell of a match. There is a huge punch. That might have been the one. I don't know if that was the one that busted open Bazza or not. Again, it's really hard to tell with Bazza's face paint when he's busted open or not. But either way, man, what a fucking match. There was the first death drop where we thought he was going to have it. Actually, I think this was like really early in the match when we saw this death drop. And then this was the second one, and that, of course, was the one that did end it. Draven and Bazza both bleeding. They both wanted it. They both deserved it, in my opinion, but only one man can advance. And that man is Bazza, as he wins it over Draven here tonight. And next, 3 men step into the steel cage for that hardcore title. As I mentioned before, Exclamation really has a disadvantage here tonight. Not only does he have to step into the ring with that man, crazy beard and all, from someplace in Ireland, OLG, but he has to step back out of that cage by climbing out of it in a series of small steps up the side of the cage. That's how climbing kind of works. You use your hands too. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, OLG's making his way to the ringside. A little bit different attire from last season. His beard grown out a little bit fuzzier. But he's still the same old OLG that we knew and loved. Did we love him? I don't remember. Anyway, he's here and he wants to reclaim gold. He has held the hardcore title before. In fact, only one man in this match, of the 3 men, has not held a hardcore title, or any title for that matter, and that is Anonymous Jerkbag, who I believe will be coming out next. But speaking of the champion, Exclamation, I don't know how healed he is. Obviously in comparison to these 2 men, he's definitely not 100%. Anonymous Jerkbag, again, a very talented wrestler. Not the best win record. Very talented wrestler. He's shown his prowess in the ring, but he's yet to win a championship. He hopes to change that here tonight. Will he? I have no fucking idea. All I can keep talking about is how the cards are stacked against Exclamation. Almost suspiciously so. Anyway, Anonymous Jerkbag still coming out to the ringside. He's got a new mask, which is good for him. Good for him. His old mask really sucked. So it's good to see that he was able to upgrade. You know, everyone's being paid a hell of a lot more. We've got a huge influx of money again, as I mentioned either a week or 2 ago, from some anonymous, coincidentally, anonymous backers, anonymous fund throwers, anonymous investors. That's the word I was looking for. Fund throwers. The fuck is a fund thrower? I've gone retarded. I told you guys we were in for a long night. We still have another match after this. This isn't even the main event. How the fuck am I gonna make it through? And it's a Khad KTD match at that. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to make it through that. Anyway, we've seen this before tonight. Exclamation slowly making his way into the ring, holding that Hardcore Championship, hoping that he gets to leave with that Hardcore Championship here tonight. But the only way to do so is to leave that steel cage. He looks okay. He doesn't look like he's too banged up at the moment, though he is walking pretty slow, so it's hard to tell. Exclamation, of course, did not beat Skyrim Jobs and did not advance into round 2. So at the very least, mentally and possibly emotionally, he may not be doing great. But he does still have a championship, and if he wants to hold on to it, he's got to get his head into this. He's got to focus, and he's got to climb out of that steel cage. There's the crowd. And of course, this is for the Hardcore Championship. The steel cage now in position here, or at least being lowered into position. All 3 men ready. Now, there are a couple ways you can win this. There is no ref in the ring, but there is a ref at ringside, off with the timekeeper. And you might hear him yell every once in a while. It's hard to hear him sometimes. Any man can pin someone else, just like any triple threat match. LG, for some reason, celebrating and eats it for it. Or submission, or one man can climb out of the ring, and the first person to touch both feet to the floor will be the winner. So there's all sorts of ways that you can win this. Most commonly, we see someone escape the cage. Kind of ironic, since the whole point of a cage is to keep the competitors in, and one way to win is to leave. But whatever, who cares? Anonymous Jerkbag looks like going for a package driver of sorts, and he does. He drives LG down. Exclamation looks a little broken over there. Maybe just a little dazed from his... Oh, fuck. Dazed from that now, I'm sure. I was going to say dazed from his earlier match against Skyrim Jobs. But be that as it may, it looks like LG cleaning up house right now as he takes down the champion, lifts him up, takes him back down with a back body drop. Whoa, Anonymous was celebrating there and then just got teleported to the floor. It looks like Satan has infested our arena once again. We try to outrun him and we can't. Maybe once we leave Illinois, we'll finally get rid of him. I don't fucking know. Anyway, Exclamation now taking down the big man in this match, which is LG, before turning his attentions on Anonymous, who missed that spin kick and got spun himself and slammed onto the mat. Exclamation getting taken down here. Speaking of Exclamation and the Iron Dogs, I mentioned earlier, they will be in action together for the first time in Season 2 as a team, and hopefully they haven't gotten rusty as a team, because we certainly saw that the team of Doublemint Gum, which is Freshmaker and Kick Bubblegum, didn't get rusty. If anything, they improved since Season 1, so they are going to have their hands full of Doublemint Gum, Iron Dogs that is, next week. And we don't know if Exclamation will still be Hardcore Champion. He might have 2 matches next week as well. So he's definitely earning his pay. And oh, it looks like Anonymous, completely unaware of his surroundings, tried to escape the cage. Of course, Exclamation not allowing it, and LG not allowing Exclamation to do much offense there as he grabs him. And now it looks like he might be going for the old snake eyes in the corner, and he pulls him down. And now it looks like, oh no, I thought Anonymous was going to try to climb out, but decided he wanted to show off for the crowd. It did not work out very well for him as LG was able to get to him. But he pushes LG down. Exclamation trying to catch his breath, but instead catches a tilt-a-whirl DDT of sorts. And now is being pulled away from the ropes here. It looks like, yep, it looks like he's going to go for that Rolling Thunder, and he hits it. But gets hit with a half Nelson German suplex by LG. And then a knee to the face. Exclamation trying to crawl towards his opponents and actually crawls on top of Anonymous and goes for the pin here. But it doesn't last long as LG is able to get out of that. Exclamation picks up LG, and oh, it looks like he was going to go for a scoop slam, but eats a DDT instead. But LG, oh, I was going to say LG's reign doesn't last long on top, but never mind as he slams down Anonymous. Anonymous now lifted. It looks like someone distracted. Exclamation. He was yelling at somebody. Now he's taunting, saying that belt is mine, as he waits as the luck of the Irish drop is applied to Anonymous. And now, it looks like Exclamation might eat one of those too, but no, actually a Rolling Samoan of sorts. And now, he might be setting up for that Irish crucifix bomb. And yeah, sure enough, here it is, the potato's edge, as we've called it. He's got him up, and there he's down again. And for some reason, Anonymous feels that it is the appropriate time to taunt. Anonymous now gets thrown into the other corner. OLG looking very strong this match. I think he's definitely dealt out the most damage of any of these three competitors here tonight. And has taunted the least, so, you know, maybe there's a correlation there. And we might see a Rolling Samoan from the middle rope here. Oh, he nails all of it. That has got to knock the wind out of you if you're Anonymous. Exclamation fighting OLG here. And now kicking OLG in the stomach. Might be going for that scissors kick. No! Hits OLG with the curb stomp. Goes for a pin here. I can't hear the referee. It doesn't matter, though, as Anonymous is able to break it up. But, oh, wow. What's athleticism by Anonymous? He's able to do a backflip there and a spin kick. Now lifts up and slams down. Exclamation. Anonymous now, seeing a perfect opportunity to climb out of here. And he takes it. Both OLG and Exclamation trying to get to their feet. Anonymous already at the top. Looks like OLG, he's kind of staring at Anonymous. Decides not to try to climb after him. Maybe he decided there's nothing he could do, and definitely not anymore, as, yeah, it's over. Anonymous wins this. Kind of a lackluster ending there, but it was very opportunistic for Anonymous to climb out when he did. OLG, maybe too tired, I don't know, decided not to pursue him, or figured he couldn't do it fast enough. Get another look at it here. He's Anonymous scaling that cage very quickly, and you could say he might have had an advantage. He's a very quick competitor. He's very fast on his feet, faster than his opponents, and he showed it here as he climbed out. And yeah, there's the helpless look of OLG and his inability to win the title once more. Anonymous takes it, and he is your hardcore champion. And it looks like Draz is wandering around backstage, and he just bumped into Brute Force accidentally. It was a mistake, and he's trying to leave it. Brute Force won't let him leave, punching him in the head, and now just grabbing him, throwing him down the hallway. I don't know why the hell it's made Brute Force so angry. I mean, it was an honest mistake. Draz just wasn't paying attention. He was probably thinking about who to pick for the third member, and fuck, now he just got that fucking trash can dented over him. Brute Force just mercilessly, that's not a fucking word. He just destroying Draz right now, throwing him against that brick wall, and now lifting him up and slaying him down. This isn't a match. This isn't sanctioned. There's no referee. There's nothing. It's just assault at this point. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why nobody has gone back. There's two people standing in the background having a casual conversation. Brute Force has that steel chair, and he just hit Draz right in the head with it. Holy shit, he's hitting him while he's on his back, on his stomach. Brute Force now just staring at Draz, almost daring him to get back up, and Draz stupidly does get back up. I don't even think he realizes what's going on here. He might be just completely concussed at this point. Dazed at the very least. All he was doing was walking down the hallway. Really, Brute Force backed up into Draz, if anything, and fuck, there's a third or fourth steel chair shot that Draz has taken, and now Brute Force picking him up, and he's just gonna choke slam. Oh no, he doesn't get thrown through the table. No, he just throws him on the ground, and this is just brutal, and there's no sense to it. What the fuck's he gonna do to him? He is gonna go for that table, it looks like. He's throwing Draz up against it. What's he gonna do? He lifts him up, and he just put Draz through that table. Draz is nearly motionless, but he's moving a little bit. Brute Force decides enough is enough, and he leaves, but what the hell was that about? We need to get some medical attention for Draz. But next we've got a U.S. title match. Khad's gonna go against KTD, trying to win back that title. We'll see if he can get it done. Someone needs to help Draz. Well, I'm gonna try to focus on this match. We've got Khad. He's gonna come down to ringside soon. I still can't believe what Brute Force just did. And I don't want to take away from the U.S. title match here. The last time these two fought, a couple weeks ago, Khad was defeated by KTD for the U.S. title. They both beat the ever-living shit out of each other. They both left bloodied. KTD more so, but KTD also left with the U.S. title that this man here plans on winning here tonight. But as we saw 2 weeks ago in our Season 2 debut, he's got one hell of a fight ahead of him. I mean, we'll see if he can get it done. He's not the favorite, that's for damn sure. But he's gonna do his damnedest to win back that U.S. title. And hopefully try to hold on to it longer than one title defense. And now his opponent. She comes from Siberia, Russia, and she comes with the U.S. title strapped around her waist. She definitely earned it, not once from Baza, but twice, this time from Khad 2 weeks ago. She's one of the toughest competitors, even though one of the smallest competitors here in the Let's Cross Wrestling League. And she is KTD. She doesn't plan on giving up that title easily. As she showed, she didn't plan on just laying down and not winning it a couple weeks ago. So as I've already stated before, and as I like to repeat things, Khad has a fight and a half ahead of him here if he has any hopes at recapturing that title that is securely around the waist of the Russian KTD. She always looks a little bit psychotic, and maybe that's the edge she has. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, as I said, this is for the U.S. title. Khad. Oh, looks like he's going to give KTD the crazy eyes this week. Maybe he thought that that's what beat him last week. Who fucking knows what goes on in his head? And, well, there's some crazy eyes right there. And a barbaric scream from the champion. The champion now handing over the title to the referee. Just saying, hold on to this, keep it warm for me, because I plan on leaving tonight. Khad gives it a nod, and we're about ready to go for the U.S. title. The bell has sounded, and we are ready to go here. Khad, oh, throwing a stiff punch to KTD right away. KTD, though, reversing into a kick, and Khad just shoving KTD down. We saw that last week. Khad is a much larger competitor, a much stronger competitor. KTD, oh, wow, a nice reversal by Khad into a neck breaker there. And holy shit, Khad got some air all the way across the ring with that moonsault. Anyway, I was going to say KTD is the quicker competitor and could even be the tougher competitor, though Khad isn't a pushover himself. We've seen him go through hell before in handicap matches and beyond, but he was unable to best KTD 2 weeks ago. Hopes to fix that here tonight, but he's not going to do it with kicks to the face like that. And uh-oh, looks like another double kick to the face, a drop kick, if you will. Double kick? What the fuck? And another drop kick. KTD in early control of this match here. Now, uh-oh, gonna go for that bow and crossbow, bow and double bow reversal there. Or reversal. What? Submission. She doesn't hold on to it long. I think Khad's... oh, there's a Draven-esque punch there, knocking down Khad. I think Khad was under the ropes there, and that's why it broke early. And uh-oh, KTD! Just a big diving splash from the top rope. Trying to flatten Khad there, but Khad reversing with an elbow to the stomach. Khad grabbing KTD, throwing her into the ropes here, and oh, he went for a knee, didn't get it. KTD tried a German suplex or something there, but ate some elbows to the face, and now Khad looks like was gonna go for probably a neck breaker, but KTD reversed and threw in a forearm to take down the former champion. The champion drives Khad's knee into the ground here and stomps on it afterwards, and then stomps on the kidneys. KTD heads up to the middle rope. And now does that, what the fuck? A a corkscrew front flip spinning whoop-de-dooza. I didn't even know she had that in her or knew that move. I don't think Khad did either, but Khad throwing in a flurry of punches and kicks there. Now hooking both arms. He doesn't hook it though and keep it for a pin. Could be a mistake. Oh, but he pins now. Maybe he had a fucking brain fart there. Doesn't matter though, only gets a 1 count. Goes for a drop kick, but KTD's able to get out of the way and hits a drop kick of her own. KTD seems to be 1 step ahead of Khad here this match. Now doing a sitting, oh fuck, why can't I, god damn it. Stretch, it's a stretch. It's like a, oh fuck, why can't I think of the name of it? Oh, this is killing me. Oh, it's killing me. Why can't I think? Abdominal stretch. Yes, I got it. I was able to get it before the move's even done. And Khad is in some trouble here. I thought he was going to have to tap out there. KTD didn't seem to be letting it go, but finally did, seemingly believing that Khad was not going to tap out. And Khad reverses a suplex with a suplex, though, there. And, just flips off. I don't think he flipped off KTD. I think he flipped off someone in the audience there. Who the fuck knows? Either way, Khad hits a spin kick, throws KTD into the ropes, hits the first drop kick, hits a second drop kick, ducks under a clothesline, and hits a neck breaker. We've seen that series of moves before, usually before Khad's about to do something big, and sure enough, here comes that reverse Death Valley driver. Very dangerous move, and he hits it. Oh, that can paralyze people, and hopefully KTD's not paralyzed after that. I don't think she is. She did take a kick to the bridge of the nose, though, and a knee to the bridge of the nose. Khad not showing any mercy, and oh man, he's already going to go for a go-to-sleep here. He wants to win that title back. He knows he can't fuck around. He's got KTD up, and he hits it. KTD is down. Khad goes for the pin. Can it be over this early? 1, 2, and oh wow, almost. KTD just barely kicking out. Khad can't believe it. He thought that he was able to win the title back that quickly, but it's not going to be that quick as KTD shoves Khad back down almost like she had never even been hit with a go-to-sleep. And oh, looked like she might have been going for that running neck breaker of hers. Khad able to reverse it, but KTD reverses Khad, and Khad reverses KTD with a powerbomb. A Bret Hart special is delivered to KTD via Khad, and now Khad goes for a pin. There's been a lot of back and forth and reversals here in this match. Both competitors have had some streaks of offense. Khad in charge now, going for another moonsault all the way across the ring. I don't know how he gets that much air and distance, but he does. But he doesn't keep the Russian down long as she shoulder blow tackles him down to the mat and decides to show off a little bit here before lifting Khad back up. KTD throws Khad into the corner and then throws him down into the middle of the ring. She waits for him, lands on him, ducks under a clothesline and hits a springboard splash, and now into a bulldog, taking down the challenger. KTD lifts Khad up now and does look like she's going to connect with that. Oh, she hits that, and Khad's busted open. Must have got busted on the canvas. Now KTD celebrating here, perhaps a bit prematurely. She needs to focus on Khad if she wants to retain the title. Maybe she's a little too cocky here, thinking that Khad doesn't have much to offer, but Khad reverses there. No, gonna go for that reverse Death Valley driver again, and he hits it again. KTD looks to be out of it, and now Khad showing that he can taunt as well and celebrate. I don't know how wise that is of him either. Oh no, KTD actually blocked that kick. And oh shit, out of nowhere, she hits that shin. It could be it. That's her finisher. 1, 2. No, Khad kicks out. Just like that, it could have been over out of fucking nowhere. Khad, though, he's dazed. He's not doing well now. KTD jumping off the top rope, hitting the 360 splash. And now stomping on Khad. Oh, this could be the beginning of the end for Khad, but no, Khad kicking the knee out. KTD hurt. Khad able to grab her, gets her up for another go to sleep. If he hits this, and he does, we could have a new champion. He's gonna probably have to drag her from the ropes. This might take too long. She looks like she's out of it. The referee is down. There is 1, there is 2, and there is 3. Khad actually fucking does it. believe it or not, a much shorter match than what they had 2 weeks ago. It was still a good match. Still a lot of back and forth, and I had no idea who was going to win at any time. I swear I thought KTU was going to take it at the end, especially after hitting her finisher. Khad, though, was able to withstand it and push through it and kick out. Saw the opportunity and was able to hit that second go to sleep. Here's what busted Khad open. That his head just bouncing off the canvas, and here's KTD hitting that, just fucking taking Khad's head off nearly. And I thought that was it. But Khad barely able to kick out. Gets KTD up for the go to sleep and puts her to sleep. He's able to drag her away from the ropes, goes for the pin, and gets the 3 count. Khad is your new United States champion. He gets it back from her. Gets it back from the referee. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time on Friday night.